Hello, everyone. My name is Erica Young, and I just wanted to share a part of my life with you, people around the world on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and all types of social media. Um, when I was a little girl, I was adopted by my aunt on my father's side, and um, you know, I never really knew that I was adopted until I turned about 8 or 9 years old. Um, my biological mother is in jail. Well, she's in prison right now, and she's been going to jail since she was 14 years old. I played basketball, and I did a lot of little minor things. When I was growing up, I tried cheerleading, I tried basketball, I tried track, I did volleyball. I just did a lot of stuff. One point in my life, I felt like I wanted to be a singer. Then I wanted to be a drawer, and just like all of this other little miscellaneous stuff. Um, Basketball has really helped me find myself and, get a lot of stuff off my mind. I find myself thinking too much in life, and it's hard for me to understand, and it's just hard for me when it comes to doing stuff. And you see other kids out there getting it, and you're not getting it, but you have a special talent. Um, so right now, I'm 20 years old and I have 10 siblings. I'm the first one to graduate from high school, the first one to go to college, and in a year and a half, I'll be getting my bachelor's degree in broadcasting and fashion. When I was a little girl, I always dreamed of, what it would be like to have my parents here with me and, just see what it would be like because I had friends growing up that had their parents, and then I watched a lot of TV shows and they had their parents with them. So it just was very touching to me throughout my whole life. I just went and seen my mom recently. As a matter of fact, today is the 12th of May, and I just seen my mom yesterday on May 11th for the very first time, and I was really nervous. I drove an hour and a half to go see her, and I was excited. I'm like, okay, this is, I'm nervous at first, but it's gonna be easy. Like, how hard could it be? We pull up into the correction center, and I just started getting these butterflies in my stomach, and I'm just like, oh my God, breathe, breathe, breathe. I freaked out, so I'm like, oh my God, I don't know what to do. We end up being in the wrong correction center, so we had to go to another correction center. When we went to that correction center, um, they did what they had to do. They checked us to make sure we didn't have anything on us, took everything off. We went in the little whatever, and I sat down. Then I said, no, I have to go to the restroom. Went to the restroom, came back, sat down with my cousin, and we're just sitting down. Just sitting down, nothing major. So the whole time I'm thinking that my mother was coming in from this side, but she came in from this side. So I'm just patiently waiting. I'm like, oh, yeah. So I hear a door open, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm so scared. And my mom walked in the door, and I just like freaked out. She walks in the door and she starts crying, and she's just like, "Oh my God!" So I'm like, "I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry." And I got up and I gave her a hug, and then she sat down right across from me, and she was like, and like it touched me, and I was definitely crying inside, but for her to say those words to me meant a lot, and she was very emotional for an hour and a half, and that's very understandable. And it's just amazing how I was able to pull together and not cry yesterday and not, try to say everything is your fault. Like I put everything to the side. I don't even think I asked questions yesterday. She said all of the talking. She asked all of the questions, and it just was amazing. At the end of the day, that's still my mother, and you know, it's hard to let new people in my life, and she's really my mother. And at the end of the day, like, she's going to be my mother. Like, I came out of her, and without her there's no me. So I just want to take the time out to tell her thank you for allowing me to be here today, because without you I'm nothing. And I also hope that when she gets out of prison, that she does right, and just know that she have 10 beautiful kids that, have her back no matter what. You know, we tend to judge people for things that they've done in the past, but I wasn't here in the past when she was doing what she was doing. So I have no say so on that. All I can do is move forward and just be a daughter. And all she can do is move forward and be a mother. So my advice to any kids out there that's adopted or have people in their lives and that's been in jail and been in prison, and you thought that they, you think that they don't love you, just know that it's bigger than that. Like, those people are really going through something in prison. And, you know, just the fact that I walked through that prison made me want to cry, because that's not something that you want to do. That's not nowhere that you want to live. Like, I'm telling you guys, it's really bad in there. It's bad. So, I mean, people out there, get your life together, get your act together. And to the mothers out there, just just be somebody, y'all. Do what you gotta do. If your mother is in prison, if your father is in prison, forgive them, because you never know. Anything could happen, and they could be gone in the blink of an eye. You can be gone in the blink of an eye. So just appreciate the things that you have today at this very second, this very moment in time. And don't take your life for granted. Don't take the people that's in your life or the people that's out your life that's supposed to be in your life for granted, because at the end of the day, that's all you have. And it took me a very long time to forgive my mother. But you have to realize that God does everything for a reason. And He does the things that He do to see how strong you are and how you'll react to the things that He does to you. So don't you ever get discouraged. Don't you ever say, "Oh, my mother is a crackhead," or "My father is nothing to me," because you can be the bigger person to change everything. You know, just that visit changed my whole perspective of life. I want to be an inspirational talker. I want to show kids out there that anything could be done. That's why I'm going to college. Like, that's why I want to be somebody. I'm I mean, y'all, college is hard. Like, basketball is hard, but I'll do all of it just to see my mother smile. Like, just to see my mother get out of there and do what I have to do to help her be a better her. I don't ever want to see my mother in prison again, because it's just like, it's sad. Like, I don't understand how, you know, you would want to live in that place, but then you have to put yourself in their shoes. Like, that's all they know. That's them. So we can't sit here and, you know, point the fingers at people, because we don't know. So I just want to say in closing that I love my mother, and no matter what she's done and what she didn't do in my life, at the end of the day, I'm still going to respect her. I still love her, and I still have faith in her. And I know that it's not too late. It's really not too late. And that's for my father too. So right now, on May 12th, 2015, I'm saying that I am a different person, and I'm forgiven, and I forgive, and I forgot, and I'm moving forward with my life. And from this point on, I'm just gonna, take life as it is, and, don't point the fingers at people. And I pray for my mother every day that one day she'll get out and we'll be one big family again. Well, not again, but one big family someday. I never experienced it, and I would love to experience it. So, good luck, everyone, and just always remember to find yourself.